Hello everyone, welcome back to LaExcellence Bengaluru presents current issue of the day, episode number 169. In today's shared episode, we'll be discussing an important burning issue, that is the introduction of biofortified potatoes. So the title of our video is Biofortified Potatoes in India. Can they end the hidden hunger? We will see what is biofortified foods. We will see what is the biofortified potato, and we will also see the process behind biofortification, and then we will also see the issues and how do you address it. So in syllabus, this comes under GS2 Health, Nutrition and Governance, and in GS2 it comes under Agri, Science and Tech and Food Security. The context is India is taking a significant step in tackling micronutrient deficiencies or the hidden hunger and improving agricultural sustainability by introducing biofortified potatoes with enhanced iron content, which is developed by the International Potato Center, which is based in Peru. Okay, so we are going to introduce biofortified potatoes, which was developed by International Potato Center, which is present in Peru. So next is current developments in India. What is happening? First, you'll understand the current issue. Okay, what is the issue here and why it is in use. So current development is the iron fortified potato germplasm has been transferred to ICAR Central Potato Research in Shimla. That is CIPRI, ICAR Central Potato Research Institute. That is the germplasm has been already sent to this. So now they will do the research and development. Then they will try to produce the seeds, which can be then transferred to all the farmers to grow. Next, a variety has already been released in Peru and is under evaluation for Indian agroclimatic adaptation. Next is the CIP's South Asia Regional Center is beginning to be constructed or set up in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, which is a very significant step. To strengthen research and development in seed distribution, the Indo-Gangetic Plains, which is one of the world's largest potato growing belts. Okay, so they have chosen Agra as the place for South India's CIP center, South Asia's CIP center, because of the proximity to Indo-Gangetic Plain, which is known to be one of the largest potato growing regions in the world. So what is this biofortified potatoes? Biofortified potatoes are the varieties enhanced with heightened content developed to combat hidden hunger or the micronutrient deficiencies, especially the iron deficiency, or which is leading to anemia. Okay, in the new variety of potatoes, the iron content is added or heightened so that it is going to address the issue of anemia and iron deficiency. This is developed by International Potato Center, which is present in Peru, using conventional breeding and biotechnology methods without compromising taste or yield. Okay, one of the criticism of this biofortification is that there is normally a trade-off between taste and yield. However, in this case, the taste or the yield has not been traded off or compromised, and also it is done using conventional breeding and biotechnology methods. Okay, in biofortification there are various methods which are used for biofortification, such as genetic engineering, biotechnology methods, conventional methods, agronomic breedings, etc., etc. So now we will see the biofortified sweet potato, which is already in India, used in India. Okay, this is biofortified potato with iron content, which is now being introduced. But before this, the biofortified sweet potatoes are already present in India. They are already introduced in Karnataka, Assam, West Bengal and Odisha. They are enriched with vitamin A, whereas this biopotato or biofortified potato is being enriched with iron. This biofortified sweet potato is enriched with vitamin A, targeting vitamin deficiency and improving child health. Plans are there to expand availability across other states. Along with sweet potato, there are other examples of biofortified foods or the crops which are being used in India. One is CR Dhan 416, which is salinity resistant rice, and multiple pest resistances are also available. Next is durum wheat, which is rich in zinc, iron and 12% protein. Next is Pusa Tejas, iron and zinc enriched wheat, and then is iron pearl millet, high iron content up to 69 parts per meter, sorry, parts per minute cubes, which aims to combat anemia. Okay, so these are other kinds of crops which are already being in use. Next is what is biofortification. Okay, so we already understood what is the biofortification or biofortified potatoes, that is enrichment of a particular crop with the other nutrients or minerals. So biofortification is the process of enhancing the nutrient content of the crops, vitamins and minerals using the methods such as conventional plant breeding. In this we will take two strong breeds, okay, or desirable breeds, and they are bred together, which is going to lead a new offspring or new generation of plants which will be rich in content, rich in the contents in such as vitamins and minerals. Second is agronomic practices. In agronomic practices, they will focus on soil fortification. Instead of bringing the changes among the crops, they are trying to bring changes in the soil, which will be showcased in the crops again. Then is modern biotechnology. In modern biotechnology, we go for genetic engineering. The best example for modern biotechnology is, I can give an example of gold rice. Okay, so gold rice, in this the aim is to increase the vitamin content. Okay, increase the vitamin content. So the vitamin is coded in beta carotene. Okay, beta carotene is coding for vitamin. So this beta carotene is included in normal regular rice. In normal regular rice, this beta carotene is included. As a result, this rice along with the beta carotene turns into gold rice, which is rich in vitamin, which is going to address the issue of malnutrition or hidden hunger. Same is the case with sweet potatoes. Same is the case with the biofortified new kind of potatoes. Okay, this is some examples. This can also be seen with respect to animals as well. There is glowfish. Glowfish, what they do here is they take normal fish, and then they introduce the glowing or bioluminescent genes from other fishes, and then they bring aquarium fish which is glowing in nature. This is called as glowfish. So these are some examples of biofortification. The obviously goal of the biofortification is to improve nutritional quality as well as quality of the food at source to combat hidden hunger, especially in low income populations relying on staple crops. Okay, so very important scientific discovery, as well as which has a significant role to play in addressing the issues such as malnutrition. Next is legal and institutional mandates in India. What are the institutional mechanisms or legal mandates which are dealing with biofortified crops? First is policy and legal framework. In institutional level, the ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research, leads national efforts under its All India Coordinated Research Projects. And then Poshan Abhiyan and National Nutrition Strategy, which is provided by Niti Aayog, recognize biofortification as a key tool in addressing hidden hunger or undernutrition. As a result, the gold rice or biofortified potatoes or sweet potatoes are being introduced in the midday meal scheme. Next is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, that is FSSAI, frames standards for fortified foods under the Eat Right India campaign. Okay, with respect to food, it is FSSAI. With respect to genetically engineered crops, the institution which deals with genetically engineered crops is GEAC. Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee looks after the crops, where in case of food, it is looked after by FSSAI. Okay, Seed Act of 1966 regulates the release of new seed varieties, including biofortified ones. Okay, so these are the regulatory and institutional framework which are dealing with biofortified in India. Next is ICAR achievements. So it released biofortified varieties of 61 crops as of 2024, including 34 field crops, 27 horticultural crops. So they are doing very significant research and development with respect to biofortification. So 64 field crops. Total 61 crops, of which 34 are field crops such as rice, wheat, pulse millets, and 27 horticulture such as vegetables, fruits, and tubers. Next is, before we understand the how to address the challenges, let us see the challenges which are existing. So one of the major challenges that exist in issues with respect to biofortified crops is the acceptance and awareness among the farmers. Most of the times the farmers are very hesitant to accept these biofortified crops. There are certain criticisms or there are certain concerns that it is going to impact the soil health, it is going to impact the environment and other aspects. So that is why there is lack of acceptance and awareness. And in previous biofortified crops, there was a trade-off between yield and quality yield and quality. If the yield was high, the quality was reducing. If the quality was high, the yield was reducing. But that is not the case with respect to the current sweet potato. Not the sweet potato, biofortified potato. Then regulatory hurdles with respect to FSI, so many regulatory hurdles or mechanisms are there. So it makes it very complex to accept these. Next is seed supply constraints, because biofortified seeds have to come from ICAR and then they have to be processed to other farmers as well. So it takes lots of time to produce the seeds, and also as a result it becomes very hard to get the seeds for all the farmers. Okay, these are the issues so which needs to be addressed so that biofortification can become very significant and can play a significant role in addressing the hidden hunger. How do you address this? One is awareness generation. Educate farmers and consumers about the health benefits of biofortified crops. Support research, that is invest in developing high yield, nutrient rich and climate friendly varieties. In climate friendly, they should be drought resistant, they should be pest resistant, and also their contribution to climate change should be very less, meaning the greenhouse gas emission or the wastage out of this crop should be very less. Next, simplify the rules, that is the regulatory hurdles has to be regulated or reduced, that is make it easier and faster to approve and release biofortified seeds. Next is incentivizing the farmers. Provide price support and include these crops in government food schemes like PDS and midday meals. Next is improving the seed access. Ensure timely supply of quality seeds through ICAR and local centers. And finally, tracking the impact. Monitor nutritional outcomes to assess and improve the programs. So this can be easily a topic which can be asked in the mains. So that is why I covered this holistically. I provided the process and I provided what is biofortified potatoes and all the issues and how you have to address it, and also provided the applications of the biofortified foods as well. So if you like the video, then please hit the like button, comment on it, and also share with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.